prior to Gashagua being impeached, I gave prophecy from this altar that he'll be thrown out of government. And Gashagua had some of his people come here. But he also has an intercessor squad. So some of his intercessors came here and they joined us, wanted to know really what's going to say. But I'm sure, they came, yes, and whether they came for truth or for bad, God knows. And I think they were able to confirm that this altar is God's altar. And Gashagua being impeached and being thrown out of government, I gave prophets, I think 2 or 3 of them. And him being kicked out of government was not an accident. It was not an accident. So the courts will uphold his impeachment. The courts will uphold his impeachment. However, the state will actually be faulted. The process by which he was kicked out legally legally may not look like so those who live for the lawyers. But I prophesied from here. I did not study law. And I did not actually speak after hearing from them. No. But as things will be, Gachagua will be given good cash, hoping that the man will be quiet. But he won't be quiet. However, his impeachment will remain the way it is. He was impeached, and there's no way he shall make it back to government. Some better know that. So he'll have his big day in courts. The result will favor him. In the sense that there'll be payments that, reparations that will be afforded him. And those ones will help him in his campaign. Now, something I want to tell Mount Kenya community. Do you really love Gachagua? Let's say the truth. Sympathy, but you don't love him. He'll be if he will have become president, he'll be the worst than Ruto. Now, imagine this scenario that Gachagua becomes president. He'll hang Ruto. He'll hang Uhuru. And he'll be one that will settle scores more than Ruto is doing today. Why? Because Gachagua and Ruto are no different. They are just the same. They share the same heartbeat until God struck them apart. God judged Fem Ministry. God judged the attendants, those who attend there. These judges attend service there. The all government wings attend services at Faith Evangelistic Ministry. God judged them. And if you follow prophecies from here, you'll follow. I declared judgment that will follow them there. So God wouldn't have actually judged them, leading to Gashagua's impeachment. Then God changes his mind about Gachagua so that Gachagua goes to power, and his impeachment be rendered like it was not true. It was a judgment. So around that time, before they were judged, this Gachagua hated Uhuru so much. And that's because Ruto also hated Uhuru so much. And Ruto and Gachagua were like Siamese twins. That's why they share same judgment. Having any of them in power, they expect same results. I wonder those who pray for them. Do you have the Holy Spirit? Doesn't God speak to you? I'm sure those who actually favored them don't operate the genuine Spirit of God. Because God will have restrained them. Don't bless. So Gashagua, Mount Kenya people, I want you to know that you are courting a disaster. That's why this election, the polls we are actually going into, expect turmoil. Because the emotions that Gashagua and Mount Kenya community are being rallied into, Gashagua is actually like evoking emotions and making the Mount Kenya community feels like, yeah, we've been denied our right. Yeah, we've been like vilified. Oh, we feel like we are oppressed. Oh, we feel this and the other. Convert those ones into votes. Then tell me if Kenya will be in peace. Kenya will be in pieces. But this one I tell Mount Kenya community, be very careful. It happened during Uru's time. You lost big time. I fed Kikuyus and my company actually, I had a lot of foodstuffs. I gave them for free. Also organizing how they should get their flights out of Kenya, out of Eldoret, because they were being hunted like beasts. And so those who were in Rift Valley suffered because of mistake of people who live outside Rift Valley. That was Uhuru Kenyatta. Sasa, those that are actually rallying and you are riding on the hate campaign by Gashagua, be very afraid. You have investments. Be very afraid. Be sober. Be sober. That's why I tell us that if you also know that Rift Valley politicians, they also know how to also, they are evoking emotions of their own people. That is what will take us back to tribal clashes and tribal cleansing. Who wants to be there? So people just take these things lightly. Think again. So I know it's not that you love Gashagua, just that because you've been incited to hate. Then also there are prophecies and prophets who are actually rallying behind Gashagua, and Ndura Warwingi is one of them. You are evoking emotions of a community. And the clash will be that IBC is held by Ruto like this. If plague number 9, if plague number 9 does not occur before elections, it will have 2 terms. So I warn and I counsel. I say, please, there are very sober Kikuyus who are investors. Think twice. Think twice. Gachagua is not a material for president. And his alliance is backing, is being backed is because there's a protest from Mount Kenya, which I told us it will be. I may say more if someone wants to hear from me. So if Martha Karua want, because last time I sent Olive Brand to Martha Karua, mlijifanya wajanja. Nani atawasaidia? There's a time I told Martha and I told Kalonzo, take the council. I passed council Iluafikia, though you didn't see my face. And maybe my name was hard to pronounce like Anyang Nyongo. So you're like, this Mark Ocheng Onyango is who? So today, look at Kalonzo. Kalonzo needed someone to really vote for him before God. Otherwise, Kalonzo cannot make presidency. I know this prophecy is actually rattle some people bad way. This prophet talks bad. I say I speak the truth. You could have been a compromised candidate if there's a prophet that pleases God. Who pleases God, who will actually prophesy over your life and have you be a compromised candidate. But as things are right now, I don't see it.